Gary, first time that you've lost back-to-back games under your stewardship. What didn't happen for you tonight?
No, you're right. We didn't win. Look, for me, it's unacceptable. We've got some quality players in that changing room, but I expect a lot better. And yeah, very difficult. I can only apologise to our fans, myself, them, the players. I expect better, and I'm sure they do as well. And but I take responsibility for that, for sure. And that isn't good enough. To do it when you're 2-0 down and react and then try and get yourself on the game is too late. It's not good enough. That's what should be happening from the start of games, and we haven't done that enough this season. And like I said, we have the quality in that changing room, but I expect a lot more than what we've been seeing. And I take responsibility for that. But for me, it's unacceptable.
It's a group of players, a number of whom who played in the Premier League last season. As you say, a talented group. Is there some sort of mental hangover that's perhaps outside your control from last season?
Possibly, yeah. But look, do a lot of work with the players on all elements on and off the pitch, mentally and physically and all those sides of it. And like I said, we have the quality, but I expect a lot more than what I've been seeing. But it's my responsibility ultimately, and I assume that responsibility. But yeah, bitterly disappointed. Bitterly disappointed for our fans, and can only apologise to them for travelling all that way and spending their money and us, not giving them what they deserve. So it's bitterly disappointing even.
Was it particularly disappointing the way you conceded the second goal coming from a free kick in a dangerous area of your own? Yeah,
typified pretty much what's been happening in a lot of our games. It came from our free kick, and a few half challenges where they should have been proper strong challenges to stop that breakaway, and we don't do that, and then it ends up with a goal. So and an uphill battle to climb, and then we show a reaction. But for me, it's too easy to show that when you're 2-0 down. That's the easy way to react. You have to show how we finished the game in that last 20 minutes from the very start, and that's what good teams do. That's what good players do. We do have quality, but I expect a lot more. But look, ultimately it's my responsibility, and it's for me to assume it.
It's good that you, I'm sure Middlesbrough fans would be delighted to say that you're assuming your share of the responsibility, but ultimately is it down to players to assume the responsibility once you cross the white line?
Well, look, it's a collective, and as I said, we all expect a lot more than what's been this season so far. A lot of it's been shooting ourselves in the foot, but today was unacceptable for me. I think in front of our fans, I can only apologise to them because that wasn't good enough. And
does this have to be a turning point for you and the guys for the rest of the season?
Well, it needs to be. They have the talent and the quality. But we have to work hard, we have to react, and we have to make sure that last 20 minutes, how we played, the intensity and the level is done in all games. Otherwise you find very quickly in this league that teams don't give you that opportunity to come back, or that they want the points, and that desire to win those points cannot be stronger than yours. And too many times in certain periods of games, their desire has been higher than ours, and that can't happen. That's unacceptable. And ultimately, yes, it's a collective, but it's my responsibility. Yeah, there's no one more determined than myself to make sure that gets put right.
Gary, thanks for your candidness.